Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Millennial Investor Series. Now this week we're going to be breaking down something very important, right? How exactly do you get started investing? You know, I always get this question all the time in my inbox, in my DM. People asking me, how do I start investing? What exactly do I need to do? Do I need to start saving? What do I need to start getting together in terms of my finances? And I understand, because a couple of years ago, it was very complex for me as well. I had absolutely no idea how to get started. But little by little, as I started to take the steps, I made all of the mistakes, and I've learned so much, right, on my journey. And I'm going to be sharing with you all of the steps I've taken on today's episode, right? So there are 5 steps to get started investing as a millennial. 5 very simple steps, right? The very first step, and I always tell my clients this: why do you want to invest? You have to start with your why. Why is it important that you start putting your money to work? Because investing is you simply putting your money to work. Because you work so hard. A lot of millennials wake up really early in the morning, 6 a.m., 5 a.m., get into traffic, get to work so hard to get that promotion, you know, to get your boss to notice you. You put in so much time and effort into working hard. And at the end of the month, you pay the salary. But some of you just take that money, you know, in your bank account and then you spend it. The truth is, your money needs to be working as hard as you're working. And that's exactly what investing is, putting your money to work. But why is it important for you to put your money to work, right? Why is it important for you to start investing? Do you need to earn extra income? Do you need to increase your net worth, right? Do you need to start investing so that you can make a flexible career decision? Or you want to just, you know, have enough income to be able to give to charity or philanthropic, you know, activities? Why do you want to start investing? I always start with this. It might not be the popular way to start, but because investing is not going to be exciting all of the time. Trust me. Sometimes it's going to get very boring, and you're going to ask yourself, why am I making this sacrifice on a daily basis or on a monthly basis? You're going to want to have fun, you're going to want to do fun things, and you keep asking yourself, why am I investing? So it's very important that you know why you're investing. Because when it gets very, very boring, or when it becomes a huge sacrifice, you would always remember why you're investing, and that would continue to motivate you. So if you're investing to earn extra income because you want to increase your net worth in, say, 5 years or 2 or 3 years, if you do not achieve that goal, you will continue to work towards it until you achieve that goal. So you can see it also means certain goals. You can call it a goal or something, but you need to know exactly why you are investing. For instance, when I started investing, for me, I really wanted to build my net worth. I wanted to have a net worth that I could be proud of. I also wanted to earn extra income. I wanted to be able to, you know, make flexible career decisions and not be stuck at a job that I do not really like. All right. So the very first step is start with your why, because that is what will keep you going when it becomes a huge sacrifice. The very second step you need to take to start investing is you need to track your flows. What do I mean by flows? Inflows and outflows. Now, a lot of people know exactly how much income they earn in terms of inflows. I mean, if I asked you now, how much did you earn last month? I'm sure you can give me that figure at the top of your head. But if I asked you, how much did you spend last week? Now, that's where the magic happens, right? Because, you know, you just spend. A lot of people don't know exactly how the money leaves their account. And, you know, it will shock you that most people are actually multimillionaires if you actually sat down to track how much money has passed through their hands. I remember the first time I sat down to track how much money had gone through my hands over a year. Trust me, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was actually a millionaire in multiples because I was just spending money. So you need to start tracking your flows. How much money is coming in? That might not be a problem, but what exactly are you spending money on? Now, for some people, it might be difficult to keep track because, you know, you can't, you know, if you don't always have transactions, or if you don't always make card transactions, it might be difficult to know exactly what you're spending on money on. Sometimes if you have cash, you can spend on something by the side, hang out with friends. What I always say is get an app, all right? Get a mobile app that would help you keep track of how much you're spending. And then at the end of the month, you just log into the app and see how much you spent. That's what really helps me. So I have this app that I love using. It's called the Reach app. It's a fantastic app. And at the end of every month, I just log into the app and I see exactly how much I've spent on different things, and I categorize them as well. So the very second step, track your flows. Now to the third step, tidy up your finances. Now for most people, you have debt. You have debts that you're paying off. The truth is, you really cannot start investing consistently and deliberately if you have a lot of liabilities in terms of debt. All right. So when you begin to track your flows to ensure that you are, you know, being very, very deliberate with how much you're spending, you also need to tidy up your finances. Do you have debt you need to pay off? You need to come up with you need to create a debt repayment plan. All right, that is very important. Now, there are so many resources online, and I will share them subsequently on how you can build a debt repayment plan to ensure that you work towards investing. So the fourth step is you need to make investment a bill. Now, what exactly does it mean to make investment a bill? You see, the same way you make your groceries a bill, say your food or eating, plans a bill. You have a bill for eating on a monthly basis or weekly basis, or you pay your electricity bills, or you pay your rent. If you break it down on a monthly basis, let's say your rent is what, 600,000 on an annual basis, and you break it down on a monthly basis, that will come to at least 50,000 naira, right? So the same way you have all of those bills is the same way you need to make investment a bill. And why is this important? Because you have to consistently make investment a habit. A lot of people wait until they get the bonus, in the office before they really start investing. Now that is good, but you really don't take advantage of compound interest that way. The best way to take advantage of compound interest is to invest consistently over a period of time. Now, trust me, it doesn't take a lot for you to start investing, right? There are investment opportunities in Nigeria that you can start investing with as little as 2,000 naira or 5,000 naira on a monthly basis, all right? So make investment a bill. The fifth step, right, this is where it really gets interesting. You need to learn about your investment options. A lot of people just get into investing and, a friend tells them, oh, let's invest in this, or let's invest in that, on a very random basis. That's not the way it works. You need to understand how different investment options work. How is the money market different from the mutual fund? What's the stock market about? Is it a long-term investment option, or is it something I need to trade on a monthly basis? What's the real estate investment option about? Can I invest in real estate and get my money back in 1 year? All of those options you need to understand. And we're going to be breaking down each of those options in the course of this series, all right? So let's just reiterate the 5 steps. The very first step, start with your why. Why do you need to start investing? Because investing can really get boring, right? It's not always exciting all of the time. The second step is you need to track your flows. How much money are you earning and how much money are you spending on a regular basis? That way you know exactly where your money is going. The third step, tidy up your finances. Do you have debt you need to pay off, right? Are there some bills or liabilities that are ongoing you need to tidy up? That's a very important step before you even begin to think about investing. Fourth step, make investment a bill. And then the final step, learn about your investment options. On the very next episode, I will be talking about how to, track your flows. We're going to break down that on a more detailed basis, right? How to track your flows so you stop wondering where your money is going. All right? See you next week.